Alright, so we're going to be talking about a timeline, and what is a timeline? So a timeline basically shows events that happen in order. This one, for instance, is an art history timeline. So this has different art movements and during different time periods. So a really cool thing about timelines is you can see how these different art movements interact with one another. So these different time periods and how they interact. So some that overlap would be Impressionism and Post-Impressionism, and other things like Expressionism and Cubism. So these things kind of have an impact on one another, but it's easier to see when they're out on a line what came first and what came next, and then what kind of came in between. So while both of these are art movements, all these are actually art movements, but these two, they have a lot of factors that relate to one another. So they kind of balance off each other, and these overall art movements can kind of be looked at as key factors, and then from there they can be broken down into different sections and topics and things like that. So when you have it all on a line, you can see it continues in both ways, that there's an easier way of viewing things. So it kind of sorts things out, keeps things together, and is a visual form to kind of look at and view.